Let's move on to our first main topic today. Chris, what is our first main topic today?
This first topic is from Mike. Hey, John. The new Terminator movie has now been officially rated R, and it's the first to be R since Terminator Rise of the Machines. Does this surprise you? And does this make you any, if at all, excited to see this movie? Thanks. So, one, are you excited about Terminator? And two, how do you feel about an R rating?
Well, I mean, they asked, number one, if we're surprised.
Yeah.
Not surprised. I mean, we heard rumblings right from the beginning that they were going to try to go R. With James Cameron back involved, I think that became clear that they were going to do that. And so let's put it this way. I didn't know for sure that they were going to go rated R. And I wouldn't have fallen over with shock if it wasn't rated R, but I would have been quite surprised if it wasn't. So them officially becoming rated R, to be honest with you, when I first read that, I thought, didn't they already announce it? That it was kind of, I just had it so assumed at this point.
Yeah.
I thought maybe it was already there. Does it make me any more excited for this movie? No. Now, look, I'm not saying I'm not interested in this. I'm interested in this movie. I think the trailers have been quite good. You know, you've got Miller on directing. That's a big thing. James Cameron is not directly involved in the film, but he is producing it. I mean, so he's at least a little bit involved in it. So that's cool to hear. But a movie being rated R, guess what, guys? If the story is bad, like if the story of this movie is like Terminator Genesis, having Arnold say, fuck, isn't going to make the movie any better. It's not going to make the movie any better. When a Terminator stabs a guy through the stomach, seeing a little extra blood spatter won't take a bad movie to being a good movie. And Terminator, to me, when you consider how much you can get away with in movies these days, is not a movie that's like, say, a Deadpool, which to me, Deadpool has become essential R-rated stuff. Like, because the very DNA nature of Deadpool is R-rated, even when he's just talking. Everything is necessitated to be rated R in some which I don't feel the same way about this. Now, it might mean they can do a couple of little extra things that would be pretty cool that maybe they couldn't have done if it wasn't rated R. But again, if this movie is a fundamentally bad movie, giving an R rating to it ain't going to make it any better. So is it the right move? I think it's the right move to have this rated R. Sure, I think it's the right move. But it doesn't increase my excitement for it because fundamentally, if this is a bad movie, it's not going to make it any better. Yeah. That's the bottom line for me. So I think it makes sense to make it rated R. But to me, that's just, what, you want me to applaud you for doing your job? I mean, I was kind of expecting rated R. Yeah. But if they announced it was PG-13, it wouldn't have given me any worry. Because if this is fundamentally a good movie, making it PG-13 than rated R isn't going to change it from being a fundamentally good movie to a fundamentally bad movie. Might get a few extra cool little things, but it won't fundamentally change the nature of the film. And so guess what? Because you throw a couple more F-bombs and a booby shot and a little bit more blood in Genesis, that movie is still a big bag of crap. It's still a big bag of crap, even if you make it rated R. So, any more excited? No. But I am still interested in this film. If for no other reason, again, the director, we got Cameron attached as well. And I think the trailers, other than the terrible music choice of I'm going hunting, which will always be one of the worst decisions ever made for any trailer ever.
Peacock, what a year.
Oh my gosh. So much stuff. I am actually legitimately interested in this film because I think the trailers have been good. So, but no, the R-rated stuff doesn't do anything more for me. Does it do anything more for you, Chris? I
mean, when I got sent this story last night, I went, it wasn't rated R before? I really thought it was. It really doesn't do anything for me because while we can get some maybe cooler, more gruesome things that happen with the Terminators, again, story is king here. And when we saw this with the Terminator 3 film being rated R, 10 years set after T2, while that wasn't a box office flop by any means, I mean, I think they made $250 million in profits off of that, but critics still just kept talking about, I mean, it's fine, but it's the same story. They've just kept us with the same old package. This looks like it has the potential to be telling us something new and interesting within the Terminator franchise, and that's what I'm more interested in. How are we taking this and elevating the story or expanding on the story? Because as fun as it is to watch Arnold say, I'll be back and, cause mayhem wherever he goes, I need something more interesting to keep me captivated and to keep me coming back to this franchise.
Yeah, I agree. Question is, guys, what do you guys think? Now, I think it's the right move to make a rated R, but I don't think it's anything to get excited about. Do you think it's something to get excited? Do you think it would have been a tragic mistake if they didn't do that? What do you guys think? Jump down to the comment section below and leave your thoughts there. All right.